Disgraced Matt Lauer wants to stay out of the spotlight and just focus on his family and his golf game, sources claim. The former Today Show host fled to his Hamptons home after he was fired in the wake of sexual misconduct allegations on November 29. Unlike fellow scandal hit, ex-Today Show host Billy Bush, who launched an all-out campaign to return to TV after he was filmed making unseemly remarks about women with President Trump, sources say Lauer is not interested in a comeback. A source told Page Six, Matt has no intention in returning to public life. He plans to disappear and play golf. He wants to be a regular Joe, to play golf and stay in the Hamptons. He has no intention of mounting a Billy Bush-style comeback campaign. He is going to stick to his one statement and not address the allegations further. His friends, who spoke anonymously, agreed, admitting he had abused his power but refused to believe the more shocking allegations against him. A former colleague told People, "He is weak and broken and ashamed by his own admission. He is my friend. He is human, and he is flawed. But is he going to use his power to be a predator on women? Until I see solid evidence of that, I just can't believe it. We don't know the details." Lauer was fired last week after more than 20 years as co-host of NBC's flagship morning program after a female colleague came forward with allegations of sexual misconduct. Since his firing, at least 7 other women have accused Lauer of similar behavior. Another source said that Lauer may not have ruled out a return to TV entirely, but right now he wanted to focus on his family. The Today Show veteran had released a statement after he was fired, admitting, "Repairing the damage will take a lot of time and soul-searching, and I'm committed to beginning that effort. It is now my full-time job." And it does appear he has some work to do on his marriage after both he and his wife Annette Roque were seen without their wedding rings on Wednesday morning. The former model's father said she would divorce Lauer because she was betrayed by him, DailyMail.com exclusively revealed. Lauer was then seen running errands around Sag Harbor, New York, with his ring finger bare, despite wearing his gold band on Monday morning. He was spotted just hours after Roque, 52, emerged for the first time since his firing from the Today Show last week for allegations of sexual assault. The Dutch-born mother of 3 was also not wearing her wedding ring when she picked up breakfast after dropping off her children at school. The two live separate lives, according to sources, and do not reside together. Meanwhile, Bush's comeback tour isn't going quite as well as he'd hoped. He was fired from Today after footage emerged of him joking and laughing, while Trump claimed you could do anything to women if you were famous, including grab them by the PY. But, while Lauer looks to fade into the background at the moment, Bush has been giving interviews to The Hollywood Reporter and Good Morning America to try and restart his stalled career. A source told Page Six, he'd hoped to be back on America's screens within months of being fired, but was shocked when he found no one was beating down his door to speak to him. Another source close to Bush denied this, claiming he was simply weighing his options. On Tuesday, Bush, 46, opened up about his firing to Stephen Colbert on Monday in his first late-night talk show appearance since he was shown the door at 30 Rock in October, 2016. He claimed Lauer had tried to save his job when the infamous Access Hollywood P8 tape was leaked during last year's presidential campaign. Bush says Lauer, who was spectacularly fired from his $25 million a year job last week following sexual harassment claims, was ready to go to senior executives at NBC to get his job back. "We had a conversation about that and he told me that he went privately to the bosses and took that line," Bush told Colbert after being asked if Lauer, who at the time was still on Today and had a lot of influence, had gone to bat for his co-worker. "I said I appreciated it and thanked him." While Bush fights for his career, Lauer is fighting for his marriage. Roque's father, Henri, 76, speaking from his apartment near Amsterdam, had told DailyMail.com exclusively, "I have no words for her husband. What he has done is bad. Everybody feels betrayed. She is not going to stay with him and work it out. They are not together trying to work it out." Mr. Roque added, "Annette is feeling shocked and she is now having sorrow for her children."